Bear out here homesteading the desert. It is December 22nd, and I picked up all of the block and concrete I'm going to need for setting the footing for my room addition over here. And I'll be getting started on that tomorrow, weather permitting. It was a nice day today, but I spent so much time going to the stores and picking up some food and water and block and all kinds of building materials. I got it set up over here with my electric cement mixer, and I'm plugged in, but this bearing up here is jamming a little bit on me, so I soaked it in oil, and I'll let it sit overnight, and if need be I'll pull that cover off the top of it and get in there and lube that bearing really good. But maybe that oil will seep in as it needs to. This is where my slab will go. It'll be a slab just like that one over there for the solar panels. And this will be the second set of solar panels that go here. I have those down in the OC right now. And it looks like this spring will be time to bring everything up here. So I'm going to get the concrete poured, and I can't do it today, even though there's going to be enough time for me to mix and pour this. It's supposed to go below freezing tonight, and that means that this concrete would still be wet and it would freeze and become brittle and crack on me. So not going to go there. I'll do that tomorrow when the temperatures warm up. But one thing I did do is you can see over here down against the house there is I finished wrapping all of my exposed water pipes. I did have some ice in that ball valve down there this morning. It didn't break, but that was just good luck. So I did wrap everything this time. I've got it all insulated and ready to go. I also insulated over here at the shower. And since I won't be using this outdoor shower until the temperatures change, I took the manifold apart there and I drained the water out of the pipes that go into the sink and the shower, so I don't have to worry about anything there freezing and breaking. And those up there I should be okay with because the volume of water in the barrels heats up during the day, and that whole barrel will not freeze overnight, and the heat that's in the rest of the water in the barrel will also be in those valve areas, so it should keep those valves from freezing on me, hopefully. If not, then I'm going to have a nice little watered area down here below the shower, and I'll have 2 empty barrels. I also went up there and while I was at Home Depot, I picked up some pipe wrap, and I wrapped the whole filter. I don't know if I can zoom in on that enough. There you go. I wrapped the whole filter, and I dug down into the ground, the 16 inches of pipe that go down into the ground, and I wrapped all of that with that insulation. I had 3/4 inch insulation on there, but that's 1 inch pipe. So I bought some fresh 1 inch by 6 foot, and I installed that on that end of the pipe to keep that from freezing. Again, the valve shouldn't freeze there at the tank because of the volume of water that's inside won't freeze in an overnight drop in temperatures, down to 28, 25, whatever. But just to be on the safe side, I did wrap everything, and that'll be fine for that. Okay, so let's see. We'll zoom back out here. And this is where my cement mixer was. I have it locked with a cable lock to the trailer here. I've still got all this compost here. That'll be going into my self-watering garden. The freezing temperatures up here have taken its toll on my cloud potato plant. But don't worry, they're still spud down in the soil. So as soon as the temperatures warm up enough, that spud will sprout again, and I will have potatoes. But potatoes don't like it when it freezes. And that's where we stand right now. And I'm going to head inside here. It's starting to get a little chilly out. I'm going to lock everything down, get ready to cook my dinner. It's going to be a T-bone tonight with baked potato and broccoli. So I will be sending another video tomorrow, but right now that's all we got going. And I've still got to put this smoker back together. The wind had that all over the place the other night. That was some hellacious wind. We'll see. Now, I hope to get all that cinder block in place, and that cable you see laying right there, aka desert rebar, will go in the tops of all of the bond beam block before I pour concrete. And then I'll have my anchor bolt set in there so I can bolt the walls down when I'm ready to start building. That's it. Found this out in the desert last year, and I used it when I set the pedestal up there for the water tank to reinforce the rows of block, and it worked out pretty good. So I just use a 4-inch metal grinder, and I cut this to size. So I'll be laying it into this foundation and have a nice solid foundation. My original foundation there actually got number 3 rebar, so that's all reinforced too. That's it. Oh yeah, one more quick thing. When I'm back here, notice all my panels are clean. And one person, one of my subscribers, mentioned that I should use a Swiffer cleaner. And I got to think, well, I used to buy those Swiffers all the time for the house, but boy, they got pretty expensive. And to just clean off dust off the panels and then throw away the Swiffer, that's a waste of money to me. So what I did was I got a little 2-gallon pail. I filled it with some dishwashing liquid and water. And I got a long reach squeegee for cleaning car windshields. It's got that foam and mesh on one end, and then it's got the squeegee on the other. And I just stuck it in the bucket, stand in one place, cleaned off all of the panels, then squeegeed them all down, and now I've got clean panels. The ones up on top of that shed, all of these, and the ones up on top of this shed. And I even did that kitchen window. It was getting a little grungy and couldn't see out of it. So that's my my new process for cleaning these solar panels, and heck, it didn't take me more than maybe 5 or 6 minutes to do them all. So that'll be the new one. G Bear signing off.